depending on the amount of people, 1-minute pitch, where in which area you need help.
Please come help us with Prow. We've had a lot of great success with how we're funding it and whatever, but like the code for the tool itself, the thing that we're running all of that CI on, yeah, there's like one really active maintainer, and almost everyone else has evaporated. The other folks in SIG testing have a ton of things going on. We really need some more people to show up and like actively participate in that project. And particularly, we need people from the Kubernetes project. We've got some engagement from folks that are using it for other purposes outside of Kubernetes. We don't have enough representation from people who participate in the Kubernetes community that are thinking about how Kubernetes is using it and making sure that the project that we spawned for running CI is still serving our own needs. Come talk to me afterwards if you're interested, or at the SIG meet and greet or something. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kaslin from SIG Contributor Experience, and we do have the new contributor orientation initiative, which we have a session on right after this. Me and Mario are going to be telling you about what that initiative is and how all of you can help. We really need help from especially SIG leaders, maintainers, and any contributor can really have an impact on helping new contributors get involved in the community, and we'll tell you more about it there. Also, in the comms sub-project, we really want to do some work in the next year on our social media. We have a lot of social media accounts now, and we are working on trying to make sure that we have sustainable strategies and work to do, and folks who are learning how to do that work. So come help us with social media, and if you ever want to do blogging, we have that as well. And mentoring. We have a new leader of our mentoring sub-project. If you want to help new contributors get involved by mentoring, please get involved with the work going on with the mentoring sub-project.
Hey everybody, I'm John from SIG Architecture, and the big thing we could really use help with is, well, we can always use help with code organization, but also production readiness reviews, API review, all three of these. Production readiness review, we have a shadow program, and Bridget, who was around here earlier, has committed to participating next cycle. We have another number of other people who participate, and it's a great way to get a broad view of the whole project. And, you know, you get to talk to a lot of people. They might not like you, but, you know, at least, you know, you get that exposure to the community. So, yeah, I'm selling it. No, but it's actually, you learn so much of what's going on in the project. You look across, I mean, the team, which is pretty small, looks at all the enhancements across the entire release cycle. So it's pretty cool. I also am one of the folks involved with workgroup device management. We have quite a few people participating there. We're going to have an in-person meeting later if you want to find out more about what we're doing there. But we have so much work to do in that space that we definitely can use more people coming and contributing. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Soko. I'm in SIGDocs, and I'm currently one of the co-lead of SIGDocs localization sub-project. And I'm here to call some help for localization aspect for the documentation, Kubernetes.io. And we have several, actually many localization teams to lead each language localization, and currently there are more than 10 teams, but we need more help, contributors for each language, and someone who can lead the team itself. So if you are interested in localization of the documentation, please come to me, or you can share it to your friend if they are interested in the localizing documentation as well as contributing to Kubernetes. I think this SIGDocs localization subproject and those teams are very good place to initiate their first contribution. So I, as a co-lead of SigDux localization sub-project. I try to bring new contributors to our Kubernetes community and push to another SIG so that they can be new contributor for all our Kubernetes community. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shane. On the Gateway API subproject in SIG Network, we went GA at KubeCon Chicago last year, but we are still in, thank you, but we are still in quite a big growth period, and we could use help, feedback, and in particular, we have a survey that's up right now in the SIG Network Gateway API channel on Slack we would like people to fill out. We're particularly interested in feedback on user experience and everything else in between. So if you've been thinking about using Gateway API, already using it, your feedback would be very helpful. Thank you.
Okay, I have no data to back this up, but I'm going to assert anyway. The #1 liability to getting your KEP merged is, anybody want to guess? No. API reviews. How many people have gotten a KEP in and run up against the, oh, I need to get an API reviewer, I need to get time from them, right? How many API reviewers are here in the room today? People who are certified to do API review. 1, 2, 3. Michelle was here earlier. 4. There are 4, because there's only 4 of us. So if you have a KEP that needs API, you're going through one of us to get it in. And let me just tell you, the last couple of weeks, kind of crazy. So this is my plea. If you're a member of the project and you've been around for a while, you've seen the API, you've used the API, and you might want to help review other people's API designs, we sure could use the help. The more we can spread it around, the better off we're going to be. It is sort of a journey, so if you're interested, come and talk to one of us, and we will be happy to help onboard people.
Hey, y'all. I was just here. So in my capacity as a SIG release co-chair, a lot of people think that SIG release is just the release team. We actually have 2 subprojects. One of them is release engineering. That project is responsible for handling all of the release engineering tooling that actually clicks the button to release Kubernetes every cycle. We are actively looking for people who are interested in working on that tooling. There is a group of people who who have the title of release manager for Kubernetes, and we're always looking to build that contributor ladder up more. So if you have release engineering backgrounds, if you've been an SRE, production engineer, DevOps, et cetera, and are kind of interested in releasing Kubernetes, come talk to us.
Hi all, I'm Ricky. I'm a maintainer on the Hydrophone project. We're a newer subproject of SIG testing. We're trying to make conformance and testing of Kubernetes a lot easier. We're looking for some more widespread adoption and testing on your platforms to help us figure out what our gaps are and where we can improve. So any feedback is very welcome. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Did you know that kubectl has a plugin manager by any chance? Okay. Any ideas how many plugins are distributed on that plugin manager? Rough guesses. 800, 500. Oh, that's too much, okay? It's actually 275, and I think that's a lot of plugins in the open source. And guess how many people are reviewing those plugins, the updates to them, and yeah, just one person, and that's me, and I really can't get to it. So we're trying to establish some process around plugin curation, and we're also trying to do Crew 1.0 if we can get to it. It's been the very same old code running very well for many years, but we want to make a V1 stable API, and we want to kind of put the project in a successful feature. So yeah, time.
Hey everyone, did you know that Kubernetes has CVEs? Not us, right? We're perfect. So we have a security response committee, And currently we have about 8 members, most people from different companies. Many are very senior members of the community, and we are looking for help, right? Much like any other on-calls, we also have on-calls. So every one of us on the committee has a weekly on-call. And so we're looking for people who are passionate about CVEs and working with the community like other SIG maintainers as well as SIG release to get the triage security vulnerabilities. So please come and join us. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is James Strong. I'm one of the maintainers for Ingress Nginx, everyone's favorite Ingress controller. I am going to start something that's going to make also my company even more fun. How many people get a chance to start to do something from the ground up? How many people want that chance? No? A couple? Yeah, thank you, Tim. We are going to, for Ingress Nginx, we're going to actually start the Gateway API implementation. Thank you for all the oohs back there. So we are going to start that implementation next week. So if you want to get started on that, we've been talking a lot with SIG Network and the Gateway API community. So yeah, we're gonna need help doing that and be from the ground up. We're gonna lots of conversations, lots of code, and trying to fix those CVEs, what is the security? But trying not to reproduce some of the sins of the past. So anyway, thank you.